This is Gerald Celente on Kitco today, August 20.
They find over 1 million people in the auto industry. In India. Oh, China, the auto industry was going down there big time. What was their GDP? Oh, it matched 1990 rates. The governments are doing everything they can to artificially prop this up. And they used the COVID thing to stop the riots, close them down. So now, when it goes down again, the people will be back on the streets again.
Gerald, let's talk about your newest trends journal, Freedom or Tyranny. I love that title. What do you mean?
Well, it's from a great piece of art back in the day in the France, and when they were fighting for freedom. Yeah. And that's what we have now. It's either freedom or tyranny. When I was a kid, they used to have us hiding under desks doing air raid drills in case an atom bomb went off. Then they had us, when we were too big to get under the desk, they had us standing in a hallway in the school like this and telling us, if you see a flash, don't look at it. If I see a flash, before I blink my eyes, I'll be dust. You think hiding under a desk is going to help save my life if an atom bomb goes off? These are the same imbeciles, morons that are making up these rules that have put tyranny and fear in our lives and sucked freedom away from it. I'll tell you what. You go to a restaurant, when you sit down, whether it's inside or outside, you can eat without your mask off. You know why? Because that virus, it stops right at the height of that table. But when you stand up, put that mask on, because that virus will get you. Hey, if you're in Europe, if you're a meter away, you're socially distanced perfect, because that virus stops right at a meter. But if you're in America, we got 2 meters. I'll tell you what, let's go to Italy, it's only 1.5 meters. Again, the people that are dying, you're up in Canada, look at the facts. 80% of the people that died chronically ill people from nursing homes. What are the other deaths? Why is America's death rate so high? Obesity, type 2 diabetics. The numbers are there. Oh, I know somebody that knew somebody. No, I don't care. I'm just going by the numbers and the facts. Tyranny has taken away freedom. I'm the governor. I'll tell you what to do. We don't have to pass any laws. I'm in charge. That's what the cover is. And I want to make this clear. As long as they keep this going, as long as they have people masked up, people aren't going to go out. They're not going to spend money. They're living in fear. This thing's going to go down bigger and bigger, but good for gold. They'll be printing more digital trash backed by nothing and printed on nothing, and the prices will continue to escalate, and it's global.
Gerald, Dr. Anthony Fauci has come out and recommended universal mask wearing. Do you agree with that?
Again, go by the data. Oh, you mean that Fauci? Why don't you go back a little further, go back to March, and check him out on CBS, telling him you don't have to wear masks. That Fauci? Oh, how about going back to the Centers for Disease Control, the World Health Organization, who gave the ineffectiveness of wearing masks and recommended not to wear them until they got political pressure back in June to have everybody wear them.
I'm just going to quote a study. Goldman Sachs, the investment bank, recently did a study about mask wearing and the potential impact on the economy. And they concluded, and I'm just going to quote the report, the economy could benefit significantly from such moves, referring to a national mandate of mask wearing, especially compared with the alternatives of a return to a broader lockdown. Basically what they're saying is if we don't wear masks, people might get more infected. We might go back to a lockdown, which is worse for the economy. Would you agree or disagree with that point of view?
I would say, what do they know? This is Goldman Sachs. And now here's a fact that they don't talk about in the media. Did you ever hear of a country called Finland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Netherlands? Oh, they're not wearing masks. They're not wearing masks. The people they're not wearing masks. Again, the ineffectiveness of it is in the data. You look at the packages of most of the masks that people are wearing, or whether they got a thing around their neck playing the long range or whatever it might, they don't work. Again, the people that are dying from the virus, when you add up all the numbers, 740,000 dead around the world. Oh yeah, as I said, only 1.5 million died of air polluted related diseases in China last year, only 1.3 million in India. Again, the numbers are adding up to nothing.
Well, I'm going to stop it there, but I agree 100% with everything he said. We're about the same age. I remember diving underneath the desks. And I just don't understand how people can just go along with this whole thing. It's quite frustrating to me to see people donning masks and believing what they are told without question. Tyranny or freedom, it's your choice.